Hello, everybody. My name is Beatrice Gonzalez, and I am a spiritual investigator here to deliver the news of what the FBI knows. So let's get down to business and talk about it. So, the FBI and the DEA agents are getting down to business because the drug cartels, the protection that they thought that they have here in the United States is over. It's finished. And let me tell you why. See, the FBI, DEA agents know that these drug cartels have been working with corrupt government officials who have abused their title, their position of power, hiding, hiding the corruption. But see, the United States is onto all of them. Oh, yes, laser focus on all of the networks, the drug cartel networks, the key locations. See, now they are being dismantled. So let me go into my notes and give you the rest. See, people in the United States is tired. See, not millions, but thousands of Americans have lost their lives behind drug use, fentanyl, meth, cocaine. This is what the American people had to endure, losing their children behind drug addiction. And these cockroaches that come into our country, drug trafficking, their poison into the cities, the towns, the communities with their drugs, poisoning our neighborhoods. See, now the United States of America is putting America first. And we're getting rid of these lowlives, these scumbags that have invaded our country and have infested our country with drugs. And now the United States is getting rid of all of these drug cartels. So let me go into my notes so I could give you the rest because, see, this involves a lot of corrupt government officials that are all tied into drug trafficking. See, these corrupt government officials, they have been profiting from the suffering of the American people. This is how they were making their blood money because they were a part of the drug cartels. FBI DEA is investigating corrupt police departments, corrupt detectives, law enforcement who use their public office, your political connections, your titles to shield you and the drug cartels. But you're all in for a rude awakening. See, you're not going to be able to use your political connections to shield you from all of the illegal criminal activity that you have been doing here in the United States. Your time is over because, see, the United States is coming after this whole entire criminal enterprise, criminal organization that has been targeting the American people. See, your days are over. You will no longer do what you've been doing here in the United States because everywhere you're being blocked. All drug traffickers are being arrested. Everybody who thought that they were going to be able to continue with this drug trafficking in the United States, think again because big law is unto all of y'all. Let me tell you also what the FBI knows. The FBI has evidence of the Sinaloa cartels including the Jalisco Nuevo Generación, which is CJNG, key locations and drug networks operating within the United States. Hugo Gonzalo Mendoza Gaitan, he's a drug lord. He's a drug trafficker. You will no longer have the protection because, see, they walk around and think that they have the protection of government officials, but that protection is now snatched from you because you are not going to walk around and think that you're going to be protected because Big Boys is here and they're going to shut your operation down. Oh, get ready, people, because mass arrests are coming for the drug cartels. They are not going to think that they're going to control this country, pay off government officials, pay off detectives, pay off corrupt cops, and think that they're going to get away with the drug trafficking in the United States. Those days are over. All of y'all are being shut down. Also, there are also other individuals on the list. This is not these criminals, these goddamn cockroaches who have invaded our country thinking that they can make money off of the American people, but you're not going to do it anymore because it's all over for you. Hugo Gonzalo Mendoza Gaitan. This one is the godson, the drug lord of CJNG, the Jalisco Nuevo Generación. Then we have another one that the FBI and the DEA is going to catch all of these people. Montero Penso Taretas. That one. Juan Valencia Gonzalez Palón. Aish Flores Silvia Handadero. Ricardo Ruz Velasco, Tripa. That's what he goes by, Tripa, which means kidney. See, all of these monsters, because that's, you got to call it what it is. These are monsters that have been profiting off of the drug trade here in the United States. But they have been getting away with the things that they have been doing because they have been bribing government officials, bribing detectives, cops, law enforcement. And see, cops who are dirty will take dirty money. But now that the United States is after all of these individuals, because as I stated, America first, the American people first, not these goddamn cockroaches that have invaded our country and have poisoned the American people. This is why neighborhoods, this is why places and cities and not all locations, but there's so much dysfunction, garbage, places that smell nasty, garbage all over the place. Because it's these corrupt government officials working with the drug cartels that don't give a damn about the American people, that work together to profit blood money, sacrificing the American people so that they can take money from these drug cartels that have been doing this for years in our country. But we're taking America back. We're going to make America great again because this is no longer going to exist in the United States. That's why the United States, FBI, DEA, Homeland Security, ICE, Department of Justice is laser sharp on all of these individuals who have been walking around thinking that they could get away with the crimes that they have been committing against the American people. But your time is up. You're being hunted down. And remember this, you can run, but you can't hide because you're going to be extradited no matter what country you run to. You're going to be extradited and brought back to the United States so that you can go in front of a court of law, and you're going to prison for the rest of your miserable life, because that's exactly what you deserve, because you are a low life. You're a piece of shit. You have came to our country and have invaded our country with drugs and caused a lot of pain and misery for many families, for many parents, for people who have lost their loved ones because of drug use, addiction, and they are suffering and they want you out. So do I, and millions of American people who want to get rid of all of you. This is why corrupt detectives, corrupt cops, oh, you're not going to be able to do the things that you were doing before. See, the United States of America is working in partnership with other countries that are assisting. That's right, assisting the United States. That's why the United States is going to hunt all of these drug lords that think that they can hide in the jungle. They think that they can hide in the jungle, but you're not going to hide, because you know what? The United States is going to pull you right out of the jungle and flying you right back to the United States. Ooh, isn't that great? Oh, I love it. For full display for all of the American people to see you live on TV, for the whole entire world to see you being arrested and extradited back to the United States. So your jungle, oh, you're not safe in the jungle. What was that? Hold on, I got more information, because I get very excited when I talk about these things, because these are the people who have hurted the American people for such a long time, and it's time for them to receive justice. Yes, the American people to receive justice. All right. Yeah, this yeah, oh, I get so excited when I think about it, because see, these individuals, they're monsters. They're violent, they're crazy, they're insane, and they have been getting away with too much for too long. And it's time now for this drug cartel, this this illegal criminal activity that you've been thinking that you can pay off everybody in certain positions of power. You're not going to be able to do it anymore. Your protection has been cut off. So now it's time for the American people to receive justice. Oh, yeah, it's time now. See, these individuals were thinking that they were going to be able to hide their faces and stay below the radar. See, all of these people are going to be exposed for who they are, the ones that have been working with them. Oh, because people are about to get charged for RICO charges and also for treason. Yes, for betraying your country and working with others. See, there there is a big reward. Oh, it's a big reward, and people have been cashing out on those rewards that the United States government have been issuing out for those that betray our country and have been working with other places to betray the country and to allow these monsters here. But as I said, no matter where you go to run and hide in the deep, deep jungle, the United States is going to snatch you and pull you right out because countries are working with the United States. Your time is up. The FBI also knows DEA agents also has evidence of people in vehicles driving to the airport, switching license plates at the airport, and accounts being changed connected to vehicles, and also credit card information attached to rental cars and license plates being taken off of vehicles at the airport with several vehicles. See, the United States has evidence, recorded evidence, proof, and has identified all of those individuals. Oh, yeah, on film. See, the line of workers, the employees at the airport has now all been exposed. So, see, your line of workers at the airport and those switching up license plates to accounts connected to vehicles and rental cars, all of it is being dismantled. See, organized crime is no longer going to exist in the United States. Those days are over. Because, see, the United States not only knows about the airports, the line of workers, and those switching up license plates at the airport connected to accounts, now the United States, FBI, DEA, agents has so much evidence against all of these individuals, but you're going to come back to me and you're going to say, oh, you were right about that. A lot of important people are being exposed. Crooked detectives, crooked cops, crooked government officials who had their hands all involved with drug trafficking. See, people are no longer going to be able to use their political position for help to be shielded and protected when you have been profiting off of the drug trade, blood money, by sacrificing the American people by being in the same bed with the cartels. See, you can't do that because you're the enemy of the United States. You're the one who has all of these places infested with drugs. It's you. You are responsible. You are responsible for protecting and shielding the drug cartels because you're being paid, you're being bribed to work with the drug cartels. But because FBI and DEA has now see the network, the drug network, the the drug traffickers, and they're all being busted left and right, and the key locations. See, because so many people are jumping ship, they don't want to go to prison for 20 to life, lay down for such a long time like that, because that is the majority of your life if you're going to go to prison to do that amount of time. See, all of the fraud now in everything is being discovered because, see, so many people have been getting away with illegal criminal activity and collecting money from gifted inheritance, life insurance policies, people who live in homes that do not have the right documentation to the houses that they're living in. So, see, the pieces to the puzzle is all being put together. So, get ready because there's going to be a lot of people that are going to prison for forgery, for forging documents, for theft of identity, for stealing people's information, utilizing their information so that they could commit fraud. Medicaid, Medicare fraud. Oh, the fraud is all being discovered. And there will be many people who have been prancing around as if they were snooty tooty, upright, law abiding citizens, but in all realization, who they were portraying themselves to be is not so. They were really criminals who believed that they had the backing of certain corrupt officials covering all of their illegal criminal activity. So you see these snooty tooties that have been walking around, their mask is being ripped right off of their faces, and they're all going to be exposed because mass media is going to expose those that have been putting up a false persona to the public, to their neighbors, to their neighborhoods, to their community members, to their bosses. See, now the true criminal is going to be exposed. So all of the things that you had received through theft, through forging documents, lying under oath, committing perjury in court on one-sided court cases. See, all of these people are going to be exposed. The fraud, especially in home health care, people receiving money for participants who they were not even taking care of. Oh, see, everything is coming, is being ripped right open for everyone to see. And how they falsify documents, medical records. Oh, all of the corruption is all being exposed, especially the ones who have been bribed and paid to work with drug traffickers. See, all of it, everything, the junk, the garbage is all being cleared out from the United States because you are not running the show. The country is coming back to the way it should have been many, many years ago. Now, people are going to live in a country that is safe and secured. So, see, we're getting rid of the cockroaches, the rats, the flying monkeys who've been thinking that they were running the show. No, you don't run the show in the United States. We Americans love to live in safety and security. So we're getting rid of the garbage, the filth that has been profiting off of the innocent people's lives in the United States. So, yes, we're cleaning up house. And I love it. I love it. I love it because you know what? This makes many Americans very happy that people in the city, in their communities, in their neighborhoods, in their towns will no longer see the drugs because it's going to be eliminated. Yes. So, yes, government officials, corrupt detectives, corrupt cops, their days is over. No more taking drug cartel money. No more thinking that you were going to be shielded and protected. See, people love this country and people are doing everything to protect this country. And that is why it's all over for all of y'all. So I got more information. FBI DEA agents also has evidence. So I mentioned about the switching of the license plates at the airport, changing accounts connected to vehicles, credit card information connected to rental car companies. FBI DEA agents have evidence of license plates being removed from vehicles. They know, and I'll just put that out, a blue vehicle and other vehicles at the airport. Everyone has been exposed, recorded, and identified. So they know who were the individuals who did this because it's all recorded. They've been exposed and they have evidence. Been exposed, recorded, and identified at the airport. Your entire organization and corrupt airport employees have also been exposed. DEA agents have evidence of the line of workers. FBI DEA agents also have evidence of the online gambling websites where individuals go to gamble. But the online business is a front for the sale of dark web videos. This is pathetic. How can an online gambling site sell videos, videos from the dark web, and they're profiting, but they're using the gambling site as a way, as a front to sell this dark web videos? This is crazy, but all of this is going to be shut down. The FBI, DEA, also agents have evidence on online slot machines being controlled. So if you thought that you were being lucky, think again. They're controlling the amount of the money that is coming from you, and they give you back very little. So they're controlling the slot machines. So this is the people. If I were you, I wouldn't even spend a dime at the casinos or any of the online gambling sites if it's being controlled like that. What I meant to say was the online, because it's being controlled online, not the casino, the online. FBI, FBI's, FBI, DEA agents have gathered evidence for everything to be used in court. So, see, there's going to be a lot of court cases in court because of everything that is being discovered: the fraud, the drug trafficking, individuals being involved in corruption, working with the drug cartels, being paid off, all of it. Because, see, a lot of these individuals had no idea. They had no idea whatsoever that all of them were being followed, monitored, they were being watched. There were individuals that were walking around with wire. They were wired. They were being recorded. So a lot of people are about to go down very soon because a lot of people already know that they have been caught out there. So a lot of people are already making plea deals because they don't want, as I said, go down for 20 to life, because that's half of your life. So a lot of people right now are turning other people in, because what happened is that all of the fraud that people have been participating in has now been all seen by big law. And since all of it is being uncovered, a lot of these individuals will have not one felony that they will be going to prison for, but several felonies because of the involvement, the participation that they've all been participating in illegal criminal activity, which is fraud. And a lot of these corrupt detectives, corrupt police officers who were thinking that they weren't being watched, think again. The FBI and the DEA has evidence to prove that you're corrupt and you're working with the drug cartels. That's why I said there's going to be mass arrests. A lot of people are going to prison left and right because the United States is cleaning up. It doesn't want this anymore. And of course, America should always be first before anything or anyone. The American people should always be first before anything or anyone because it is our responsibility, our duty to protect each other, to keep our communities clean. It's our responsibility to snitch on all of those that have been causing demise in our country. You should be a whistleblower and report everything because this is our country. We must always keep our country safe and secured by the enemy. And the enemy is the drug cartels. It's all of these individuals who've been working together in organized crime, utilizing the American people to make blood money. This is drug trafficking, drug engineering, this is human trafficking, weapon trafficking, child exploitation, sex trafficking. This is everything illegal, fraud, and all of this was going on in the United States undetected. And now the United States is getting down to business and putting the criminals behind bars. It's only right. And that is a beautiful thing. So sorry, but you are not going to target the American people and think that you're going to continue to get away. Oh, no. Nobody is afraid of you. That's why we've all teamed up together to bring you down to your knees, because you will no longer do this to the American people. The criminals will be behind bars. So, I want to thank all of the upright government officials. Thank you so much for doing an excellent job at everything that you do. Much love to you. I want to thank all of the FBI, CIA, DEA, ICE, Homeland Security, Department of Justice, law enforcement, authority figures, double agents, government spies, undercovers, and community members that have jumped ship. Thank you. Thank you for your hard work, your strength, your loyalty to this beautiful country of ours, the United States. Thank you for protecting the children, the families, our homes, our community. Thank you for your bravery, your strength. You're highly appreciated by all of us who have much gratitude for everything that you do. Thank you. So now I will pray. Blessed Heavenly Father, Erebot, the great I am, Jeshua, Mother Mary, Archangel Michael, Mars Sector 6, Master Aetherius, Galactic Federation of Light, Commander Ashtar, Commander Valiant Thor, thank you for everything that you do to protect this beautiful country of ours, for shielding us, for watching over us. Thank you for all those who have committed treason in this country, that they will be brought to justice, exposed, and for the mass media to see the true enemy of the United States. Thank you for all the extraditions of all those who are running, who will be brought back to the United States to see the court of law for all of the drug trafficking that they have been doing and working with corrupt officials to be exposed to the public. Thank you, blessed Heavenly Father, for your love, your light. So be it, and so it is. Oh, people, you're going to be shocked when you see all those who portray themselves as being upright people who weren't really upright but had their hands all involved in drug trafficking, for when all of them are going to be exposed with facts, proof, and evidence. Oh, what you're about to see, and all those who have been a part of fraud, drug trafficking, you're going to be shocked because so many secrets are about to be revealed. You'll come back and say, how did you know? Oh, I know. Take care, everybody, and have a wonderful day. Bye.